And so we were talking about it before you started, that you are currently speaking 6 languages. Your original Uzbek. You've learned English because pretty much for the same reason I learned English, for the same reason everyone learns English, because it became the de facto lingua franca of the world. And then the next language you learned after that was Turkish.
Russian,
Russian.
Russian.
And then Turkish, and
Then
then
Turkish, Tajik
and
language, and Arabic, 6 languages.
is there any
And
reason
now
why you sh-
I now try to learn French and Chinese language.
do you sp- are you currently able to speak any French?
No, I don't know,
No?
but I want to learn.
Okay, doesn't hurt to try. Perhaps your French is still better than my Arabic. I wouldn't doubt it. I think it's actually quite likely. And why did you choose to learn Tajik and Arabic? Is there any reason for that? Because Turkish I can understand. You went to Turkey.
Tajik, it's Bukhara's language. In Bukhara, cities people, all the people know Tajik language. And I heard, and I learned it. But Arabic language, when I was 7th grade in the school, I went to learn it Arabic language for read Islam book. For this reason, I went
Yes,
like
for
this.
Arabic
And
that's
Russian language is essential. Russian language is also essential. I studied college in Russian. Hear me. I study in school Uzbek language and college Russian, university in Turkey. All of my studied different kind of language. Maybe my magister in different
residency.
language.
Maybe your residency will be in English or in German, as you also mentioned.
But my English is not perfect. I know.
But as I said before, it's perfectly comprehensible. That's the most important thing. Can I understand what you mean? If we can get the message across, then I always say that the ability to get the message across depends a lot on where people are willing to get the message across. I've talked to many people from many different places on my Instagram and on my YouTube, for example. People write me in languages I don't know. People write, for example, me in Urdu or in Hindi, and I know absolutely, or in Thai, and I know absolutely nothing about these languages. And I just put it on Google Translate, and I usually can get the general meaning, and I write an answer and send it back. And to some degree, I'm not going to encourage you to do this because I can't answer everyone, and I'm not talking to you now, Zarina, but to the viewers. I'm not going to encourage the viewers to do it. If you know some very obscure language, don't try to write me on it, preferably write in English. But I've had sometimes almost full conversations in language I have no idea of, just using Google Translate. So my point is, when you want to get the message across and when the other person wants to understand the message, it can be done. Even if the English is not perfect, a lot of people complain about my English. I get a lot of hate from the Brazilian community about my English, but the message is being spread, the message is being conveyed.